Hello, everyone. I'm gonna give you all the opportunity to start coming into the room, y'all. I'm gonna give you all the opportunity to start coming into the room. Hold on, y'all. Hey, you guys. How's everybody doing? Love, light, and blessings. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, phenomenal black woman. True Aquarius. Yo, pretty hair 76. Yam. Chrisetta. 901 King Deshaun. Dwayne C. Letitia Wing. Chrisetta Willis, Psalms 91, Barbara Britton, Deborah Bell, Jeff Lee, Sweet Honeysuckle, Lucille. How is everybody doing tonight? Thank you, Streets Global. How is everybody doing? I'm doing good, Dwayne C. Thank you. Hey, Alabama hitter. Y'all, I just got reports that Gucci Mane's artist Big Scarr is dead. What a shame. And you know, hey, Magnard. Let me see. It only, this is what kind of confirmed it for me. When I went to Big 30's page, and he said, "F what they talking about. You knew what was up with us. I can't tell Shiesty this. I love you cause we was just together last night for hours. You know how I came about you." Wow. So then I went over to his page and people are posting um people are posting, that he's hold on for a second, you guys. I'm trying to pull up his page. People are posting on his page, rest in peace. Oh God, that's so unfortunate. Hold on, y'all. I kind of like to pull up um yeah. Lord have mercy. He said we done that. He said that him Big 30 said that he was just with him last night, so it's so unfortunate, you know. It's so sad. I was trying to go to his Facebook page to show where because he was supposed to be going on tour with Key Glock. Also, he was supposed to be going on tour with Key Glock. Hold on. I haven't seen Glock post anything yet. But at any rate, rest in peace to him. Yeah, rest in peace to Big Scarr. There are reports that possibly, Somebody had posted that he overdosed. I don't know if that's true. That has not been confirmed. But at any rate, just a couple days before Christmas, it's sad. It's absolutely sad. It's absolutely sad. But y'all, those are the reports that he has passed away. My heart goes out to his family for these holidays and things of that nature. Like, this is sad on so many levels. Yeah, they're saying it was from an overdose, allegedly. That's what they're saying. So rest in peace to him. I definitely, um, yeah, Big Scarr. That's sad because he was just getting ready to go on tour with Key Glock. People like Big Scarr's music. I hate that so bad. I hope nobody did nothing to him because he was going on tour with Key Glock. I don't trust these niggas. They sick. Hold on, let me pull up something else. Y'all, this stuff is, I hate this so bad. 10 hours ago, he posted 10 hours ago. He said, shit crazy motherfuckers, I'll give the shirt off my back to trying to walk out on me, and my supposed to nigga stole some money from me. That's why I be by myself. He posted that 10 hours ago, talking about people walking out on him and stealing money from him. Now that's what he posted. That's so sad. And now there are reports that he's dead. Oh my God. Lord have mercy. Motherfuckers, I give the shirt off my back to trying to walk out on me, and my supposed to nigga stole some money from me. That's why I be by myself. I guess he was trying to say shit. He put, if you hit one of those, hold on. If you hit one of those people I tagged in my last story, they cuffed somebody money. It wasn't me. But if you need a promo, a feature, or anything, hit Dirtbag. He started posting the people who to hit. I don't do bad business. Y'all. And now they saying the young man is gone. And he was just talking about somebody stealing from him and walking out on him. This is sad on so many levels. He was going to be on Key Glock's tour in 2023. They had a full tour, and it was going to start March the 5th, 2023. He was going on tour with Key Glock, and unfortunately, he's gone. It's so sad. And it is alleged that it was an overdose. That's what they are alleging. I don't know. I hate to put that out, and I'm not sure. Okay. But it's just something. They said rest in peace to him. No tour now. Wow. Yeah, people started posting rest in peace to him. That's so sad. He was just talking about, he said, can't find shit to wear for Christmas. Drop some good stores. Drop some good stores in comments. No fake shit. Wow. He said, I got this off Blessings and Manifesting. Whew, Lord have mercy. And he called them the Grim Weeper Gang. He said, Dear Grim Weeper Gang, y'all have been going crazy about these tour dates. So due to popular demand, I am pushing my tour back to 2023. I am adding more dates so I can hit every city and pull up on the whole Grim Weeper Gang. I am adding special guests for y'all too. Oh, wow. Lord have mercy. Mm. That's him with Paper Route Woo right there. That's him in Paper Route Woo. Mm. Like I said, the reports are that he overdosed, but he was just talking about people stealing from him 10 hours ago. That 10 hours ago was what? That was this morning. He posted at 9 o'clock this morning that people were stealing from him and folks walking out on him. And now they saying he dead. So rest in peace to him. King Deshaun said Remy knows something. Allegedly, allegedly, they're saying it was from a drug over. They're saying it's from they're saying it. Well, that's what's on the internet. And I hate to say that. There has not been any confirmations, but some people are posting overdose, but I don't know if that's true. Yeah, they're saying allegedly that he was, double R, the head of double R. Yeah, he different state, irk up and serp up. But I don't know the end because he was just posting at 9 o'clock this morning. Did y'all see what I told y'all he posted? View story. He posted 10 hours ago that shit crazy motherfuckers I'll give my shirt off my back to trying to walk out on me. Am I supposed to be nigga stole some money from me? Shit, that's why I be by myself. That's what he posted. And 10 hours ago was at 9 o'clock this morning. Kiara said he heard he got shot. They said, yeah, he was the head of double R before he was the head. 2-3 was the head. Pimp C all over again. Tanya Fine saying it looks like a Pimp C situation to her. I don't know, y'all, but it's so sad on so many levels. Like, we thought that we was going to actually get by without seeing a celebrity, especially a rapper, especially from out of the Memphis area, get taken, we don't know what happened to him, but it's sad. Even if they're saying he supposedly overdosed, how the hell we know that somebody didn't give him something? Because they can give you something now and make you seem like you make it seem like you might have overdosed. How we know they didn't do that? Is somebody, somebody could, he was getting ready to go on tour with Key Glock. Was somebody mad about that? I don't know. The man posted at 9 o'clock this morning that folks was trying to walk out on him and was stealing from him. And right now he gone. A vibrant young man. You know, to me, this ain't making no sense. Two, three got killed on Trigg Street by some people from Trula. Oh wow. You know, I don't mean no harm, and I'm not trying to say nobody did anything to him. But these young men, especially with these vultures being out there and they really on drugs and they've lost their minds, they're gonna have to be careful when they have friends and stuff that might be cool with, you know, with everybody. He was 22 years old. He was still a baby. And just because of what he posted this morning at 9 o'clock, because of that post I got up on that screen, even if they say he overdosed, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody, didn't give him something to make him overdose. But somebody just said that they heard that he was shot. We don't know yet. We don't know yet, y'all, but because it's just in, like I said, and the mere fact that Big 30, they said him and Big 30 said he was just with him last night. That's what he posted. That him and Big Scarr was just together last night. And that he's Pooh Shiesty's cousin. Yes, stop the violence. This stuff got to stop. Where these young men are losing their lives. As much as I get on here and I'm passionate, I might cuss and go crazy. I don't be wanting to see any of these young men lose their lives. They don't deserve that. They shouldn't take a life, and nobody should take their life. It's not right. It's not right at all, y'all. It's, my God. He said this YB for real. Why do you on that need to spend for Big Scarr? Well, they're not, sure about how he, you know, it's known for a reason in Memphis. Frozone. Y'all, it's sad. And then it's just like right before Christmas. And I know a lot of people gonna say, oh, Gucci Mane sacrificed him. I'm not gonna get into that because and I'm not saying that stuff like that don't happen, but I'm dealing with the mere fact that the young man posted at 9 o'clock this morning saying that some people had backstabbed him and was trying to walk out on him and stole from him. Frozone was one of his songs. This is so sad on so many levels, y'all. It is. It's sad. If you hit one of those people I tagged in my last story, they cuffed somebody money. It wasn't me. Wow. So he had told about the people who got some money from somebody. Evidently they were supposed to have been booking them and they stole the money. Somebody's money or something. He didn't know anything about it. He said, but if you need a promo, a feature, or anything, hit Dirtbag 800, J Feedy, or Fat Chew. I don't do bad business. So he started naming new people. You got that young boy, I'm telling you, that's how it seems. It's seeming like a curse. It's taking too many of our young men and women out of here too quick. It's just not right for a 22-year-old. A 22-year-old is still basically a baby. That's a young adult, but that's still basically a baby. Lord have mercy. Like I said, Big 30 has been the only person so far Hold on. The post about him because he claimed he was just with him last night. Hold on, you guys. I'm trying to pull it back up. CEO Big 30, gave his condolences and said that he was just with him last night. You know, this just sound wrong, timbre. Yeah, it is. It's sad. He said, F what they talking about. You knew what was up with us. Broken hearts. I can't tell Shiesty this. I love you, cuz we was just together last night for hours, and you know how I came about you. I mean, well, why Big 30 posted that? If he's still alive, what made Big 30 post that? If he's still alive, Rick say he alive. This is sad. This is sad, y'all. This is sad on so many levels. Those are the reports that we're getting that he's gone, that he's dead. And Big 30 just posted that 30 minutes ago. Big 30 posted that 30 minutes ago. Some people are saying he was shot, and some people saying that he overdosed. No, he's gone. I'm from Helena, Arkansas, where his family is, and he's gone. Wow. Rest in peace to him, and our condolences to his family. Lord have mercy. Like I said, Big 30 claimed he was just with him last night. And it's sad that the young man posted this morning that people were stealing from him and trying to walk out on him. I wonder what that was about. Rest in peace to him, y'all. This is sad. I want to see if Gucci Mane has, let me see if Gucci Mane has made a post. Hold on. Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, he's Gucci Mane's artist. Gucci Mane, it does not look like Gucci Mane has posted anything yet. We don't know. That's what we're trying to figure out. If he was shot dead or if he overdosed. We get in two different stories. It has not been confirmed. We just know it seems that he's passed away. He was shot. The family said he died in his sleep. Okay, he was not shot. The family said he died in his sleep. That man died by overdose, no gunshot or nothing. Man, that song popping was my ish. Damn, what happened to Big Scarr? So was he shot? I don't know. There are two conflicting stories, and they're not conflicting. People just still trying to, figure out what happened. Where do you see his family talking about he died in his sleep? He died in the streets. It's a photo online. Um, I'm still here, even though y'all want me on a RIP shirt. We don't know if that's the real. We don't know if somebody went and made a fake page. Not. We would love for him to still be alive, and I'm serious. We would love for him to still be alive, but just what Big 30 posted. Long live Frozone. Official Bando says he got shot. Yeah, that person trolling. That's sad. Wow. Yeah, somebody trolling. They went and made a page quick. It was probably another vlogger that's sick and mentally sick. It's sad, you guys, but rest in peace to him. Like I said, if he's not, you know, why would Big 30 post that? Big 30 just posted that about 30 minutes ago. Big 30 just posted that about 30 minutes ago. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to pull it back up. You guys make sure you hit the like button. Thank you, Miss Chrisetta Willis, for the $9.99 super sticker. Thank you so much. Hold on, y'all. So for those that's saying that he's not gone, Big 30 just posted something else. Big 30 just posted 1 minute ago. He's posted Big Scarr. He said, shit just fucked me up, bruh. You was just with us the other night. We watched each other come up like you always say. Fucking handshake. I can't read that. Give love or something because that reply is in the way. He said, fuck a handshake. Give me something. It's something that's over that where I couldn't read it. So Big 30 is steady posting. So he's not here anymore. So rest in peace to Big Scarr. It's so sad. Rest in peace to Big Scarr. Big 30 has been confirming it. He says, I saw it on Academics Live 30 minutes ago, and he said his emails was industry guys. They say he died from drinking too much lean. Y'all, please hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. Y'all, this stuff has got to stop where these young men get into the industry and they end up dead. Okay. It's we can't ignore that. They get into the industry and they end up dead at an extremely young age. This is another young man, another Memphian, that we don't know what has happened to him, but he's gone too quick. He's gone too soon. Okay. That's sad on so many levels. They got to place mandatory drug testing on them. They got to place mandatory drug testing on them. They're doing too many drugs at one time. And I think once they get into the industry, I think that's a strategy of theirs to introduce them to all those drugs. That's a way of controlling them. That's just how I feel about it. They start introducing them to drugs that they've never had before because that's a way of controlling them. It's just sad. But like I said, it's hard for me to digest that the young man was just on his Facebook page at 9 o'clock this morning talking about people walking out on him and stealing from him. And now he's dead. That it's just it's something wrong with that to me. And I'm getting ready. One of my moderators that block the fake one that's in here with that BS. Evidently, they haven't. I just blocked him. Trenches Mafia News. I blocked him. His name was Alexander Woods. Yeah, rest in peace to Big Scarr. That's so sad, you guys. It's so sad. Only 22 years old. That's another Memphian. The rumor is that he was head of the R&R gang or something. It's dangerous. So what's going to have to happen is a lot of these young men, I don't know what's going on. Well, we know what's going on, but it's sad. He died of an overdose. Gucci Mane has not posted anything yet. Did I say double R? Why no rappers haven't said in Big 30 has been posting. Big 30 has been posted. See, Big 30 has been posting about it. See, Big 30 posted 44 minutes ago that his heart was broken and that he was just with him last night. That's what Big 30 just posted. This is Big 30's post on Instagram. Yes, they do, Sabrina. They need guidance. It means rich and ruthless. They need guidance. But instead, I think once they sign on the dotted line and get into the industry, and I'm not trying to get into no conspiracy stuff, I think it's beneficial to a lot of people when they start when they start overdosing, or they start, you know, beefing and getting them, you know, getting killed, and they overdose on. I mean, these insurance policies that they have on these artists are off the chain. To me, it would be illegal. Big Scarr, yeah, that's Big 30. Big 30 posted. He's been posting. He said we was just together last night. Of course, you know, he posting pictures of them together, and he just posted that, talking about this shit just fucked me up, bruh. You know, so that's sad. I find it interesting too, Jay Henry, that they are dying without a cause. I mean, a 22-year-old man is basically a young man, still a baby, really. Hold on, I'm trying to see. He was about to go on tour with Key Glock. Key Glock had not posted yet. Let me see. I'm sure it's still a lot of people in shock. This right here is so sad. Hold on, you guys. But right now, Big 30 is the only person. It's a Channel 3 News posted 2 dead in a shooting. Not sure if it's related. She died last year. Yeah, I'm sorry about your cousin, Monica. What the hell made them drink lean and take pills? I'm getting ready to drop the link. If anybody want to come up and talk about, you know, Big Scarr, anybody want to come up, you got to keep it on the subject. Okay, you can come up and talk about Big Scarr. Don't come up and try and change the subject. When you click on the link, before I pull you up, turn your camera on so I can look at you. Before I pull you up, nobody can see you but me. And keep the cussing to a minimum. Okay. Big Scarr is the name of his Facebook. Put in Big Scarr. A lot of people posting about it on Facebook. Yeah. But it's still not clear yet, as far as I know, whether he was shot or if he overdosed. Because you got people, a lot of different people, you know, saying different things. Whether he, you know, overdosed. Gucci has not posted yet. Hold on, let me see something. Okay, I see you, Chrisetta. I see you. I'm going to pull you up. Hey, Chrisetta.
Hi, how are you? Well, they didn't see me now. Hey, how are you?
I'm great.
I finally got on here. Every time you go live, I'm at work.
Okay, I'm glad you're on.
I'm great. I finally got on here. Every time you go live, I'm at work. I had to turn my TV off.
Okay. So what you think about this situation?
Oh man, I think it's sad. You want to know something? I've got to the point where I try to stop listening to all that gangster rap, but it's a lot of Memphis artists that I do like and I do still listen to, and he was one of them.
Yeah.
And it's just sad because he's so young.
Yes, it is. Lord have mercy. It says Big 30 confirmed that the news about Big Scarr is true. Rest in peace to the Memphis artist that passed away at 22.
I saw Key Glock make a post on Twitter, and then I seen Duke Deuce as well.
Oh, okay. I didn't know Key Glock because I was looking for him to make one on Instagram, but I forgot Key Glock be on Twitter more.
Yeah, I seen his on Twitter. He didn't say his name, but you could tell from his posts and then all the comments up under. And I had initially seen it on, I think it was World Star. And actually with the Player Codes page, I said, I'm not gonna believe this until you or Gucci Mane posted. Then I saw you go live. I was like, golly. I just hate to see it because they babies, you know.
Yes, they are babies. Look at him. And he was just getting ready to go on tour with Key Glock. And you know, the mere fact that this is what's got me feeling a certain way. The mere fact that he posted this morning that people were stealing from him, and you got people that he would give the shirt off of his back trying to walk out of their life, and they stole from him and giving names of other people saying, I don't do bad business. And now he dead. There's something wrong with that. He posted that at 9 o'clock this morning.
That's true as well, because I mean, unfortunately, I know some other young adults, you know, they've taken pills from people that they trust, and unfortunately have fentanyl as well. So that, I mean, I don't want to put it out there, but it is a possibility, you know.
They say but they posted he has lost his life. So, you know, well, he did lose his life. I guess, you know, we're trying to figure out what really happened.
I think if he was shot, it would have been everywhere. That's just my opinion. I think if he was shot, it would have been everywhere.
And he's Pooh Shiesty's cousin.
Oh, I guess that's why Big 30 say he wish he could tell him, because I know he's locked up. That'd be something horrible to hear, locked up.
I hate that so bad. You know, it's almost a year to the day after Dog.
Oh yeah. I just I ain't gonna stay up here long, but I just want to, you know, say it really hurt. Even, you know, it just hurt because he's so young. He was talented, you know, and just I've listened to a couple of his interviews, and it just seemed to me like if he would have been here longer, he would have been real big, and probably,
Mm-hmm.
you know, one of those rappers. You know how some of them start off a certain way, but then they start elevating and maturing. That's what it seemed like to me. I just hate to hear it.
I hate that too. Do you think that the industry set them up for failure?
Oh yeah, like I think the industry is just terrible. Like it means no good to any of us, you know, because the way I look at it, I think it sets them up on a lot of levels, like the drugs, the sex. They also too, even though I know me, I'm one of the people listen to the lyrics, even the lyrics, because of, you know, you have a lot of rappers, the stuff that they rap about, you know, I mean, it's not positive, and a lot of them, one thing I notice, people who really live like a street life, they don't want to be there. They doing it because they have to. And it just sucks because once you start rapping, you think like, okay, I made it out, but you gotta keep putting out that negative energy to make it. It's just terrible.
And it almost and here's another thing too. It appears to me that some of these record labels, because they have such enormous, and to me that should be illegal policies on them. Hold on. Monica said she had lost her. They have such enormous policies on them. I don't know. Sometimes I think that this is engineered.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. Mm.
Well, you know, I thought we was gonna get by with I thought we was gonna get by and not have another person especially another big rapper from Memphis. I don't know. It's like the devil is targeting Memphis.
I had asked in the chat. I didn't see if anyone answered. Was he in Memphis when this happened?
We're not sure,
Mm.
but he's definitely a Memphian. He's a
Yeah,
Memphian.
yeah, man.
So, I hate that 22 years old, still a baby, and his life is gone. I was waiting to see if Gucci Mane was going to post anything.
Oh, he just did.
So Gucci just posted.
Yeah, he posted on Instagram.
Okay. So he confirmed it too.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I hate that so bad. I hate this.
Podcast, a big platform, and let's talk about some real shit so I can show the fans my personality. I can do it on my own channel or whatever, but I really want to work with some people. So y'all hit me up and let me know, because I got to get this out of me. I got too much on my chest. I know y'all love my music and I really appreciate the support and all love and all this. But my personality is really what y'all need to get a tune on. My personality is out the gate. Like, I really want to be an actor. Like, so what I'm really saying, I want to get on the interview with any live podcast or big platform, and let's talk about some real shit so I can show the fans my personality. I can do it on my own channel or whatever, but I really want to work with some people. So y'all hit me up and let me know, because I got to get this out of me. I got too much on my chest. I know y'all love my music.
Wow.
Tell me something else about him. I remember it was, I want to say it was earlier this year or late last year, whenever Young Boy made that song, This and Gucci Mane. And because Gucci Mane made a song back, but I remember Big Scarr's reaction. He was he posted like a video and he was just sitting there listening to NBA Youngboy. I could tell like he was just on some like, I'm not trying to go back and forth with this beef and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember exactly where it was at, but I remember it being online and I remember looking at it and I was just thinking like, okay, I'm glad he not, trying to be going back and forth.
Yeah. This is sad. And like I said, I know people have drug overdoses, but I don't know. For some reason, and I'm not even into that conspiracy stuff, but it's just something that just don't sit right with me on this one, simply because he posted issues this morning. I don't believe in coincidences. I just don't.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like eventually, everything gonna slowly start coming out. Probably by the time we wake up in the morning, we'll, have just a few more details.
It's just it's sad on so many levels. Lord have mercy. Oh, 1017 Sonny and Pooh Shiesty's cousin Big Scarr dead at 22. All that life had a glaucoma
Yeah.
glaucoma tour with Key Glock, and people was excited about that.
Yeah. Another thing about him too, I actually follow him quite a bit. I'm originally from Texas, but I do live in the DC area now. He it had to be like 2021 when the students at Howard were protesting about the living conditions.
Mm-hmm.
He was out there with them.
Really? Who Big Scarr was?
Yeah, Big Scarr was out there with them.
Wow.
It was just always something about him. I can't explain it, but it was just always something about him to kind of like it was always something about Dolph. Like you could just tell, like they not bad people. You know what I mean?
And you notice they try to somehow something end up happening to them when they
exactly.
are not like that.
And that's the part that's part of the part that makes it really it makes it really sad, because it's like, dang,
This is the biggest event of the fucking year. I'm going on tour. November 7th, it started November 7th. I need everybody to go get those tickets, run it up. All my good fans, you love me. I love all they support me. All my supporters, y'all gonna get them tickets. We finna go up. I'm finna show my ass for y'all. It's gonna be a real show every time. I need everybody there. Even my closest friends, everybody. I got some side tickets too for whoever can't get none. But I'm gonna do like some little raffle shit for whoever ain't got no tickets. So, cause I want that bitch jammed out. But y'all come fuck with me. Every state we going on. Big Reaper gang. Let's go.
Wow. Isn't that something?
Yeah.
You could just by listening to him, you can tell he was not a barbaric dude. You know what I mean? Like he had a good heart. I hate that so bad. I hate this. The industry, what it's something that we gonna have to do though, because like it's our children and our nieces and nephews that help to make a lot of these, not these artists, because they financially rate these artists, Chrisetta.
Mm-hmm.
But it's something that we're gonna have to do, and it's got to be pulled back the resources to start making these people that are in these back rooms that's really getting rich, because a lot of these artists ain't getting no generational wealth. They got the talent and they crime feeding them and working them like workhorses. Then they put all this insurance on them, put all these drugs and these whores in front of them, and they kill them out one way or the other. And they still winning, because even after Big Scarr is gone, somebody is getting ready to get a real big insurance policy off of him. Big Scarr, it's sad they looking at these young men as numbers. That's it. So it's something that we got to do, the community, to start holding these folks' feet to the fire. These young black men, if they gonna put them out there, then they're gonna have to offer something better. Make them get your mind right. If they on drugs, to me, I feel like it's not conducive to these record execs for them to be clean. They able to take advantage of them when they're not clean. If they start opening their minds up and start becoming like a Dolph and start seeing where they financially raping them and things of that nature, that's a threat to the music industry.
And that's what I hate too. I wish more, well, I feel like a lot of people did support Dolph, but I think that situation there, to me, if we need to uplift more artists like Dolph, and even if it's not gangster rap like a J. Cole, but I say Dolph because he owned everything and he was giving the people up under him, what to do, and I think we need to uplift those type of people and protect them. And then when you have other artists like J. Cole that like their music, like a J. Cole or Kendrick Lamar, their music, they make good music, but it's not getting pushed through the algorithm because it's not violent. I think we as a people, it kind of sucks. I feel like we got to stop supporting that type of music, but then it's like, you still want to support the artists because you know where they're coming from and what they're trying to do. But I just feel like if we support like that gangster music, then we need to support it coming from our own, because it is like you said, they just get rich off of these kids, and they dying and they losing their lives, and it's affecting our whole community.
Right. And what's so hurtful to me is, instead of, you start seeing like some of these artists who start owning their own labels, and I know they have to get funding and stuff from these major companies, but instead of them going together and putting their heads together and doing like what Dolph did, because they know what it's like to be financially raped in the industry and things of that nature, and saying, look, the industry is financially raping us. We ain't really creating no generational wealth. They trying to make us go against our morals. We got to degrade black women. We got to talk about killing and drugs and things of that nature. We'll just all band together and do the independent thing. Things would change for them, but instead, what they do is they make them feel powerless, and you have other record execs falling right in line what the oppressors are doing and have done to them, and they put that stuff on these young artists because it's the young artists that's it's their timing. They have their time. They are really financially raping these young black men, and then they end up dead.
I mean, I hate it, but you're right.
And it's sad. Like I said, it we have more control than what we believe. We have more power than what we believe, because if we pull our resources back and demand that something is done, I bet you things start to change.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Jay Henry says, I felt bad when Glorilla signed her contract with Yo Gotti on the plane. I'm paying real close to her storyline as she continues as an artist. Me too.
Oh yeah.
For her to sign that contract and she up in the air, she got all that money in front of her. She got liquor. She on a plane that landed probably 2 minutes later. I didn't see nothing that looked like a lawyer.
It's that I just feel like they play us because I mean, I don't know her background, Glorilla, but they say where she's from is Memphis as well. They say it's a real rough part. And I think they purposely, get those kids, and I call them kids because they're young, those kids from those like impoverished areas and throw it in front of them. And then you got people like our age that's in the business and they know it's not right. But instead of trying to school them, it's like they just become a part of that machine. They start doing the same thing. And I feel like that's what's hurting us.
Mm. That's true. And you're right. I'm paying close attention to that too. Glorilla has blown up. But, what these young people going to have to start saying, and they're going to have the right people around them. But if you notice, they go in the hoods and get them in dirt poor areas where they are already starving and hungry and give them a lump sum of money. So they offer them fame, but they don't say anything about offering them wealth and generational wealth. And they financially rape them. And a lot of these black record heads have fallen right in line with that, which is why they was mad at Dolph, because young Dolph was teaching them another way and shining a spotlight on how they was financially raping them. And so they killed somebody like Dolph. Mm-hmm. That never should have been allowed to happen. And even if it had happened, there's a lot of people supposed to be canceled right now because of what they did to young Dolph. Forget the beef. It was a lot of stuff that was piled on top of junk. It's just a lot. It's many reasons why it was conducive for them to take young Dolph out of here. And one was young Dolph was brave enough and bold enough to shine the spotlight on what these industry people was doing to these young black artists.
Well, I've canceled them. They get no play over here.
And I have too.
Dang, this is just unbelievable. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and step down, and I'll be hanging out in the chat. But it was good talking to you, Tamara.
It was good talking to you too. I'm glad you came up.
All right, y'all have a good evening.
Okay, you too.
All right.
Okay, you guys. If anybody, I'm gonna drop the link. If anybody want to come up and talk about Big Scarr, you could definitely do that. But let's keep it on the subject, okay, of Big Scarr. And when you click the link, when you come in the back studio, you have to turn your camera on, okay, so that I can see your face, okay, and then you can turn it off once I see you before I pull you up. But we're talking about Big Scarr. But rest in peace to Big Scarr, you guys. 22 years old. I guess that's his mother. She said, "My baby, my best friend, my son, I love you forever. I'm so sorry." Wow. Let's see. Luven. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. I was trying to find that page, but I couldn't find it. He posted that on September 26th. Wow. Lord have mercy. Yeah, everybody. I hate that so bad. Our prayers definitely go out to his family. Definitely underrated, of course. If they come in here trolling, block them. Okay, I see you, hon. How you doing? Hello? We can't hear you. Your mic is muted.
Can you
We
hear me?
can't hear. I can hear you now.
You can hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah, it's sad. I really like this music. I really listen to him
Mm-hmm.
since he first started. Uh, I think it's sad how he died. I'm hearing that it's an overdose. I know he. I don't want to throw no. I don't really know what happened. I know he did sip lean, and I know how bad it is nowadays. But I don't know. His last post I just seen, he was by himself, and he did look zooted. I mean, he probably was smoking though. So,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't
But
know.
what you think about the post he posted at 9 o'clock this morning, where he said, that people that he would give the shirt to his back to, trying to walk out on him, and he found out, a dude, that people that he loved been stealing from him. He posted that at 9 a.m. this morning.
It's a lot of haters. Like the closest people you think that would be going or rooting for you, they hating on you. They really hating on you. The people that you probably call your family, they hating on you. And I hate to say it, he probably knew that, and probably too late. From his
Yeah.
interviews and
Do
what I
you think
seen though, he stayed to himself. From what he said, he wasn't really flashy like that.
he did? He did. He stayed to himself, and he posted that. He said, and that's why I stay to myself. But it was still people taking advantage of him. You don't think that had a connection? Because people say it's easy to give somebody something and then say they overdose.
Yeah, like I said, like the lean nowadays, it's not. I want to say manufactured. A lot of people are crushing up pills and mixing it up, and it's easy to slip. I feel like some fentanyl, anything in there, and too much of that. Yeah, it's gonna. Yeah,
That's sad.
it's really sad. Yeah,
It's definitely messed up. So many talented Memphis artists, and look, and it's happening everywhere, not just in Memphis though.
right,
But
right,
last year, Young Dolph. Then shortly after Young Dolph, it was somebody.
right. And he Pooh Shicey's cousin. Like Pooh Shiesty, I mean, we missing him. And I know that's hurting him. He ain't even out. From what I know, I don't believe he out. So
No, he's not out. He's still in jail.
yeah.
He still got about, I think he got what, 2 or 3 years, and he just went. So it's just sad. And Monica says they're putting in bombing fluid and lean.
I didn't hear about that. That's They, like I said, they could slip or put anything in there because it's a liquid, So
That's right, Monica. We definitely got to pray for Memphis, and we gotta pray for these young men to have people around them that's wise. If they band together, and like I said, they go
right,
into the hoods and get dirt poor young men that have had it extremely hard. Of course, they'll sign a contract if you put $200,000 in front of them. They don't know they're signing their lives away. They're
yeah.
just tired of hard living. They're not gonna go and sign
Especially
somebody that's talented.
if they ain't had a
Somebody
real
that's talented that's got somebody around them that's gonna say, "Wait a minute, let us get our lawyer to read that contract." They don't want you then.
right, or a real male role model in their life, they'll know, you know, in a way who to go to or who probably not to go to, because I feel you got the right people in your life. They're gonna let you know you need to learn the business before you get in it and start making decisions in it. Don't just jump in it.
Yeah, this
But I
is sad.
appreciate you. I appreciate you having me on your live.
I appreciate you coming up.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you, hon. Bye bye. If anybody else want to come up and give your condolences and talk about and talk about Big Scarr, you can definitely do that. We're talking about Big Scarr tonight. Rest in peace to him. He's unfortunately lost his life. We had a couple people come in here and say he was shot, but more people are saying that it was a drug overdose. Either way it go, it's a tragedy. Either way it goes, it's a tragedy. I'm getting ready to see if more people have started posting on Instagram, because I knew he was real cool with like Paper Route Woo and all of them. Key Glock has posted on his Instagram. Hold on. I think a lot of people are just in shock. Key Glock says, lost for words. They were scheduled. He was going to be on Key Glock's tour with him starting in March. And a lot of people was excited about that. And now he's not here. So Key Glock posted a picture with him. It's sad. Let me see if anybody else started posting. Hold on. I haven't really been seeing anybody else that I know in the industry. Let's see. We saw Jay Fizzle just posted. Like I said, he was really close to Paper Route. Jay Fizzle just posted a broken heart. I never understood why niggas even drink lean. That shit liquid heroin. Yes, it is. It's liquid heroin. Hey, Big Stepper.
What's going on?
What what's going on, Big Stepper?
They say he died from a lean overdose.
Yeah, that's what some people are saying.
Mm-hmm.
And some people are saying that he was shot, but like they would say, I don't think he was
Nah,
shot.
he
If he was shot, it would be
yeah, it's
more
been reported. Yeah. Nah, it's just like a lot of young people, they gotta Like they be on them drugs and stuff. Like a lot of fentanyl. Like people be dying off of fake pills, and what I'm saying. You drink too much lean, man. Like lean ain't good for you. That stuff dangerous. A lot of young people these days dying from drug overdose. It ain't just from the gun. It ain't just some gun violence. That's crazy though. He was number 22 years old.
Yeah, that's so sad on so many levels.
That's crazy, isn't it? Dang, Gucci should two of his artists in jail, in prison, and then now Big Scarr, he done lost it. He done passed away.
Well, I just think that it's weird that he posted this morning that people were stealing from him.
He
And
did?
then, yeah, he posted that on his page. I'm ready to go to his page. He posted that this morning.
That is weird. Like
it's very weird for him to post that and then be dead. Like I said,
right.
I don't believe, like, it's easy to make it seem like somebody overdosed.
Yeah, true. It really
and
is.
He was underrated. He only had 314,000 followers, but a lot of people loved him.
You said you only had how many?
314,000 followers. I'm sorry.
Okay, 314,000. Yeah, he had a fan base. Yeah, Scarr was doing his thing. Yeah, Scarr was doing his thing. He had a fan base. I don't know. It don't sound right.
There it is, right there. He said, there it is. He posted 11 hours ago. He said, shit crazy motherfuckers, I give my shirt off my back to trying to walk out on me, and my supposed to be nigga stole some money from me.
Wait a minute. And that's on Instagram or it's on Facebook? That's on Instagram?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see that. You know what I'm saying? Like I seen him post something on his stories, but he was talking about, I don't know what he was talking about on his stories. He tagged some people. I didn't see that. Because he had posted like 11 hours ago on his stories. How many hours?
11 hours ago.
I don't know how accurate, because I didn't see that. I ain't too long got off his Instagram. And like he only had one thing on his stories.
But that was on his Facebook. That was on his Facebook story. He posted
this on his Facebook.
Yeah, he posted on his Facebook page a lot.
Oh, okay. This is Facebook stories. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, he was tight with Paper Route Woo also. And
yeah,
he was
that's
ready to go on tour. He was ready to go on tour with Key Glock.
Yeah, that's Pooh Shiesty's cousin. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he grew up with Big 30 and them and stuff. They've been on each other since they were kids.
Thank you, Jay Henry.
I think Big 30 said he was with him last night or the other night. Yeah. Big 30 posted something on his stories too. He was just with him. Yeah, it's crazy though.
Y'all make sure if you all haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. I would appreciate that so much if you hit the like button. So, I mean, this is sad. The industry is going to have to start doing something. But like I said, I don't know. It's just something that's creepy about this one to me. Simply because of this post right here. And he was talking about, if you click that, he was talking about, I don't do bad business. So I don't know. I just don't believe in coincidences.
Yeah, it is crazy though. For him to post something like that, that was, yeah. Well, they're gonna do a autopsy and all that. Yeah, they're gonna do it. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? His family will know what really happened. You know what caused his death.
Well, they probably already know what really happened.
Because I know them autopsy don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's pretty accurate. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, shoot. That is crazy for him to post some stuff like that 11 hours ago, and then something like that happened.
Mm-hmm.
And then if we just getting the reports, when did he? Well, you know, we don't know exactly when he died, so I'm thinking he must have died probably 4 or 5 hours ago, 6 hours ago, or something. Because
That's possible.
you know the internet always gets something late. You know what I'm saying? Like especially something like this.
Well, Big 30 started posting about maybe close to an hour ago.
Yeah, close to an hour ago.
So he's
I didn't
probably
know.
dead about a couple hours.
Yeah, unless
But I hate that for the young man. Like I said, the industry is going to have to do something instead of trying to encourage these young men to be on drugs, because I think it's conducive to them. They're able to control them more and financially rape them more if they are stoned out all the time. They already don't know the industry like that. They get in and they
yeah,
just want to make some money, so they don't know the industry. And if they keep them on drugs and blind, they won't ever have the mind to learn it.
yeah. You got to know the industry because most people will try to mess you over. They'll
And that
sign
is
you
what is
to them
happening.
P60 deals. Yeah.
And Big 30 said he claimed he was just with him last night. Stuff like that. And I ain't trying to, I'm not trying to be accusatory. But Big Scarr was getting ready to go on tour
We
with
was.
Key Glock. He was getting ready to go on tour with Key Glock. And he was still cool because he grew up around with Big 30 and them, and he was real cool with Young Dolph and them. He was talking about people stealing from him this morning, and then he was getting ready to go on tour with Key Glock. Was somebody mad at him for going on tour with Key Glock or something? You have to think about how these dudes doing it now. They will backdoor you in a minute.
Nah. Him and Big 30 knowing just they were kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's Pooh Shiesty blood.
But he still
That's
could
Pooh Shiesty blood cousin. Like they nah. There ain't none of that.
Except for you don't know.
I just don't think negative like that. I don't know. I just, like they've been, it's pictures of them when they were little kids. Like, I know people backdoor their homies and I know people backdoor their brothers and cousins. I know that. I understand that, but nah, man, Big 30, man, that dude rich, man. He ain't doing you know what I'm saying? He doing that to his ops or something. He ain't doing that to nobody.
I'm not saying necessarily Big 30, but it could have been somebody who,
It could have been somebody in his camp that's close to him. Like somebody he be around.
About him, somebody who was mad about him, maybe. And I'm just saying maybe. I'm just putting that out there. Maybe. Was somebody mad at him for going on tour with Key Glock also? I mean, you just never know, because the young man was just complaining at 9:00 this morning about folks stealing from him and trying to walk out on him.
Yeah, but he talking about his, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? He must be talking about somebody in his circle though. Somebody on his team, the double R people. Like somebody directly around him or something. When he say somebody walking out stealing from him, he talking about them double R people that's around him. Whoever, his little crew. But stuff be going, you know what I'm saying? Stuff be crazy. And you gotta realize though, everybody didn't have a problem with Young Dolph though. That's in CMG or in any of that. That stuff was between certain people. Like people ain't that, you know what I'm saying? Like people ain't like it don't be going like how people think it be going. Like just because some people got their own mind and they ain't no follower. That's why I try to tell people, just because you with somebody, that don't mean you ain't getting in that grown man business, that his beef. Some people be crash dumb to be followers in a do some stuff like that, but to me that's lame, that's weak. So let people handle their own business and beef and all that. Because if I sign with somebody, if I was a rapper and I signed with somebody and they got beef with somebody, they don't got nothing to do with me. I'm signing you on some business stuff. I'm not signing you to handle. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like to handle your beef in the streets. I'm not.
yeah, but here's the thing about that, and I'm not accusing Big 30 of anything. I'm not saying that Big 30 did anything. I'm just saying he was complaining about we can't never say what people won't do it. And Big 30 might not even had no problem with him going on a tour
Big
with
30
Key
don't
Rock.
even got
I'm
no
just
problem
saying,
with nobody in PRE. That
okay,
man posted Young Dolph when he died. He don't have
okay.
no problem with no. He don't. Big 30 like 22 years old. He don't got nothing to do with no CMG, PRE, that stupid beef. No, a lot of them people don't got nothing to do with that. That's why I keep trying to tell you, like, people know who had who had beef with them. People in Memphis know, like, people who really in Memphis, they really know who had beef with them and who didn't. Everybody not no follower. Big 30 not no follower. He got his own mind. That dude, you can't tell him what to do. You can't. How you gonna tell somebody that? Nah, them people is street people. You can't tell them what to. You can't control nobody like that.
Okay. Well, Big Stepper.
But it's a sad
No,
situation.
so what you think happened to him?
I don't know for sure, but I mean, I know he was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know he smoked a lot of weed. I know he sipped syrup, but I don't know if he popped pills. Maybe it was a pill overdose. I mean, maybe it was a fake pill. Or maybe it was some foul play. You never know. It could have been some foul play. It definitely could have been some foul play. Hey,
Big
somebody
Stepper,
can quit.
Big Stepper, you shot off, and I never said that Big 30 had anything to do with it. I said, was somebody mad about him going on tour? You know, you automatically go into
Why
protection
would
mode.
somebody around his circle be
You
mad
automatically
when
go into
all of them with
protection
him?
mode when it comes to CMG.
Nah, Big 30 not CMG. He's not CMG. He's not.
He
I don't
is.
know why
That's
people.
an affiliate.
No, he's not.
That's an affiliation of CMG. He's up under Bread Gang.
He even said he wasn't CMG. When all this shit was going on, he said, I'm not CMG, I'm Bread Gang. I'm Bread
CMG
Gang
is
in
the
this.
parent company,
No,
the parent
CMG
label.
ain't nothing. No, Bread Gang is Bread Gang. Bread Gang make their own money. They don't got nothing to do with no Yo Gotti. That's why I say y'all be saying stuff that don't be facts. Like, that's his company. You know what I'm saying? That's just like if I get my company and my big cousin got his own company, I'm signing him, but I got my own company too. You ain't getting no money off my company that I built.
Hold on for
My
a second.
artist is my artist.
The way that it has worked, okay, is that Bread Gang is up under CMG. CMG, Moneybag Yo is signed to CMG. His label, Gotti gets a percentage off of whatever he makes on his label. Even though he is not CMG, he is still an affiliate of CMG. You're not gonna overtalk me, Big Stepper.
You're not speaking facts though.
No, that's facts.
Because you don't know their contracts and you don't like.
That's
you can't
facts.
speak like that when you don't have no facts.
That's
no, you're not
facts.
speaking facts. How you? So you saying
But
just because you
why
sign,
do you say that what you speaking is facts?
just because you sign a deal with somebody and you start your own label, that don't mean that person gonna make money off of your label. They don't necessarily mean that. That ain't facts. What you saying though? You can't just say that.
No, that's facts, Big Stepper.
No, that's not facts. It don't go like that.
Facts.
Nah.
Okay, I had to kick him off. And I'm serious, and I hate to be like that, but anything that I say as it relates to CMG, Big Stepper is gonna come up here. He does it time after time after time and try and spin it. Okay. Rest in peace to Big Scarr. I'm not gonna even let him make this about defending CMG. That's not even important. We talking about Big Scarr. Okay. We talking about Big Scarr. Why would it be different when it happens with every other company, every other label? Why would it be different up under CMG? Okay, just because he defends CMG. Not tonight, Big Stepper. Not tonight. Okay, this is about Big Scarr. Okay. Whew. Anyways, y'all, rest in peace to Big Scarr. And listen, don't know, but look, Big Step will come up here every time and defend CMG, and we go off on him. He come up to get the juices flowing, and he loved to get us going, and then he'll laugh and get off. He just was not going to get us in an uproar tonight. I just went ahead and clicked him on down. He wasn't getting off on trying to get us upset tonight, because that's what he loved doing, and then he'll laugh and get off. But not tonight, though. I'm not saying Big 30 did it, but he definitely an affiliate. That's like saying Young Money is not affiliated with Cash Money. Right. That's all I'm saying, Bando. What does Scarr have to do with? Right. What does Scarr have to do with CMG? But he's definitely gone too soon. 22 years old. They say a real humble young man. You know, I hate that for these young men. They're constantly losing their lives. Monica. Oh, Lord. Big Stepper. Big Stepper, stop. You weird. And you weren't speaking facts. Y'all, make sure y'all hit the like button. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the like button. If anybody else wants to come up here to talk about Big Scarr, you're more than welcome. Okay. I'll drop the link. I just dropped the link, mister. If for those of you all that don't know, Big Step is you know, he's an affiliate of CMG, so he does his job. But this is about Big Scarr tonight. Big 30 has said he's not CMG, but they are cool. We know that Big 30 is up under Bread Gang. But Bread Gang is still an affiliate of CMG. Still. Y'all, make sure y'all hit the like button. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. He act like I don't know that Big 30 is signed to Bread Gang. Everybody and their mama know that Big 30 is signed to Bread Gang, and Moneybag Yo is up under CMG, and Bread Gang is still an affiliate of CMG. I just dropped the link for the young man that asked me to drop the link. If anybody else want to come up here and talk about Big Scarr, you definitely more than welcome. He's definitely gone too soon, and we're not making this about Big 30 and CMG. We're talking about Big Scarr. Definitely lost his life too soon. However he lost it, it was just too soon. Okay, I see you, James. If you want to keep your camera on, you can. If you want to turn it off, you can.
I'll turn it off. Cause I'm cooking.
Just hit the let's see. It should give you the option of turning it off.
Stop. Mike/Kim. No, that's in the stuff. Mike/Kim. It don't matter. Anyway, Big Step a whole hoe. That's what I came here to say. Every time you be talking about, every time you have something factual to say, this cat always jump in. He always say he don't know nothing, or he ain't sure about nothing until when you ask him about something about his camp. You
Right.
know that
Right.
every time, man. No fair. I be seeing this nigga every time I watch your show. He come up, he say this, that, and the third, and then when you say, "Well, why you think about this?" I don't think it had nothing to do with it. That nigga, that was a lame man. I mean, he don't even make it. He make it obvious though. He make it real obvious that he against the conversation, against the situation. He always come in and say the opposite of what you say, and then when you say, "Hey, well, what make you think this?" Oh, I don't know. that's that's just stupid to me. That's a dummy to me, real talk.
So
I
what
mean,
you think about? But what you think about Big Scarr dying so early? What do you think about this? The mere fact that the young man posted that somebody was stealing from him early this morning.
it's not a secret, Miss Tan. Look here. This is a domino effect. Dolph was the head domino. Everything we seeing now is a domino effect. Like everything that's happening, that cat there, the reason he got taken out, in my opinion, is that because he was cool with who they didn't like, the ops. You know how they operate in Memphis. I ain't from Memphis. I'm from Alabama, but I live in Texas. But I ain't from down there. But it's obvious, man. The man posted this morning that the people stealing from him, who he deal with, his people, right?
Right.
So why would he not think that his people stealing from him? And then normally, I'm tell you like this: from my crew, everybody that I run with, kicking with, know that I drink. If I'm mad at my crew, I'm not finna drink with my crew because there's a chance that a nigga in that crew gonna want to get you. It been said a long time ago: the known person, quickest person to get you is the person next to you, and
Right.
you won't see it coming.
Right. Right. It's sad. Like I
It's
said, I don't
sad.
believe in coincidences. People are saying that he overdosed, and it probably will
Um,
show that he overdosed. But did somebody help him to overdose?
a coincidence is when you say, it's coincidence that I just found my other sock that I was looking for 2 weeks. That's a coincidence. You know,
Right.
that's not a coincidence when a man posts something about how he's feeling his life and how passionate he's about how he's feeling his life, and all of a sudden he come up dead. That's not a coincidence. That's an incident or intention. It's a difference.
Wow.
Everybody got common sense. It don't take a rocket science to know that if you fool with dog, them niggas like Big Stepper don't like that, and they gonna automatically put you in a box. You know what I mean? So once you in that box, from what I've been hearing from Memphis, that once you're in that box, ain't no coming back from that. That go from the Grove Hero fella, all of them. Once you announce that you fucking with Pre, you in the box.
What you think is going to take though for these murders, for the industries to do something about these black men losing their lives? You there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, I think the only thing gonna change that gonna be, I can't even say us because we'll never change, but I think it's gonna be a reckoning. Like it's gonna be somebody that's really like that's really. I can't even say that because damn Martin Luther King. But I don't know what gonna take. I think the coming back of Jesus, I don't think of because looking at it, I'm 49 years old. I don't see no way of no change coming no time soon. Like, when they killed Martin Luther King, everybody went crazy. When they killed that brother. The police killed that brother. Everybody went crazy. When they killed that girl over there, everybody went crazy. When they killed Dolph, everybody went crazy. But nobody did nothing to change nothing. Everybody just sat around and waited on a outcome or answer or savior. I don't know, Miss Tan. I don't see no change coming soon. Not in this lifetime.
Wow.
I
And
mean,
that's just a sad thing to even think about.
Yeah, but what do you think? Let me get your opinion. What do you think of cause change? Everything
I
we've thought
think
about been tried that ain't work. It ain't work. Ain't nothing work. Ain't nothing work. Reform. The war against drugs. Letting people out of jail. Legalizing weed. Everything that they done tried, they done set that aside with a new drug or a new dope or a new fight. You know what I mean? I don't see no outcome from it.
I think that we have more power than what we think. I think what we'll have to start doing, and I don't know if it's a dream. It could happen if we did it, but us doing it, that's another thing. But if we did it, it would change. If we came together, we the people, and stopped putting buying music in the industry,
That's not gonna.
especially a certain type of music, and we demand that they start working with these artists. If they're on, start trying to help them in more ways than one, because what they're doing is they're introducing them to drugs. As I was just saying before, if they already own something, they introduce them to something even stronger, because they're able to control them and their finances if they are stoned out and on drugs all of the time.
I agree 100%. Let me hit you with this. Let me hit you this real quick. I ain't no follower of Charlton White, but this cat said something one day. I was sitting here, he just popped up my screen. I just let me see this fool talking about. He said, everybody was talking about the chip, the chip, the chip, the chip, the chip. Listen to this, Mr. Ham. I'm going somewhere with this. Remember everybody talking about back in the day, it's gonna be a chip they put in your head or your forearm or your wrist that you got everything we spent by money, everything. That chip that he said chip is the phone. That chip is the game. The chip is that tablet. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
When we sleeping, these people are plotting. Real talk. And with that, now I ain't never agree that a cat said till he said that. That's that chip because everything we do is through what? Our phone, our tablet. I couldn't even tell you my daddy phone number right now. Off the top of the head, I gotta look at my phone because it's in that chip. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's a design. It's a design. Weed came, then crack
Hey
came.
man. Hey, so
Yo,
where you at in Texas, man? Where
Wait a
you at
minute.
in Texas? Because you talking.
Okay, I kick him right back off. Big step up. Don't bring that energy up on my up here. I'm not in the mood for that. There was a young man that just lost his life. You're not gonna bring that up here. That's disrespectful.
tell Big Stuff we'll talk on the background. I'll send him my email and my phone number. But I ain't talking about that. We talking about what we talking about. Today is a different day. I don't think if I sat back and just thought on what I could do to change it, ain't nothing you can do because it's so messed up. It's so messed up right now that everybody want to say rap music. Everybody want to say this, that, and the third. But the real life thing is that ain't no change to come because it's already changed.
That's
Ain't no
true.
turn around.
Miss 1-2 says, Miss Tamara, I don't want to put this on anyone else, but I think it's gonna take the record labels and brands to start rewarding rappers. How many songs you know advocating killing white men? That's absolutely true.
That's
Not
a fact.
one.
That's a fact.
Not one at all.
That's a fact. That's a
That's
fact.
a fact. That's a true statement
That's a
right there.
big fact.
But it's a matter of how do we get the record labels to do that?
You can't.
Because right now they're the ones that's benefiting off of the tragedy of these African American men.
Right. And as long as it's money, it ain't gonna never change. Long as they start, like you said a while back, long as they still dumping money in their pocket, they ain't gonna never change. Think about it. I don't know you ever been there, but I've been there. You ain't got no money. You don't got nowhere to look at. You don't got nowhere to go. And here come Bob saying, "Hey man, all I need you to do is just influence little Timmy and JoJo them to follow you, and I'll give you this right here." And now you got new shoes. They gonna tell them JoJo now same broke fellas seeing you with all this, knowing you ain't got nothing, cause y'all on the same block. That's
Mm,
what you get.
I tell you. Well,
Something that blew my head about Miss Tam when I seen that white man on TV say, "We used to be the KKK." Said now we don't gotta be the KKK. What we do, we just take a bunch of guns down in their neighborhood and drop them off with a little bit of drugs and let them kill them off. We don't got to do the work no more. That's the truth. That's what they do.
that's true. That's true. But you know what? I'll never forget. I love looking at animals. We could learn a lot if we watch animals. And
True.
I was looking at some scientists. They went to an area, and I guess it was the jungle and wherever the monkeys, a whole lot of monkeys live at, and they put down a big box of bananas. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and the monkeys started running to the box. And in no way I'm comparing us to monkeys, but we have to think about all human life in some form is similar, right? Well,
Yep.
not human life, but life. I'll say
Life forms.
life, life form. And I'm sure they had enough bananas to put down there for all of those monkeys. But if you had saw how the monkeys was running to the box, getting 5 and 6 bananas at one time, they was trying to hold as many bananas as they could. And when other monkeys started running to the box, they started finding out about the bananas. They started fighting over the bananas.
No, that's called Miss Tam. No, that's called
What?
survival.
Survival.
Survival of the fittest.
He said we need mom and pop record stores again. Real
Yep.
artists need to go back to vinyl as well as streaming on black platforms. First, we have to promote loving ourselves over materialistic things. That's absolutely true.
Say, what happened to rhythm and blues? What happened to R&B? Tell
They
me
don't
that.
play, they don't even make love songs anymore. What happened to making love songs? They don't even talk about love.
They don't even, you don't even hear no. Ain't no. I can't tell you the last R&B artist that's popping right now. That everybody talking about, or everybody blowing up about, everybody even YouTube is about. Nothing. It's all about guns. What they
And
call it, drill
killing.
rap.
And killing. That's it. They don't talk about love. It's degrading black women, killing black men, and that's it.
Yeah,
And loving on money and hating humans. No love for nothing else other than money.
it's the love of money. They said it a long time ago. Tell you, man, everybody ain't rich. Everybody ain't hurting, but everybody trying to seem like they rich. And everybody trying to seem like trying to get being hurting. That's just the reality of it. I mean, if we could save each and every one of us, it'd be a different world. But we too busy trying to tear each other down. Prime example. Every time you come on live, I hear you saying about somebody attacking your site, some clown pop up. When if you take some time, I go on one of them white wall YouTube things. They on there wilding out, partying, kicking it. You don't never hear them complain about nobody harassing them or jaking them or trying to take their page down. But our people, every time telling me, "Yeah, this YouTube over here mess with me. This YouTube over here mess with me. YouTube over here doing me." It starts right there. That's the shit.
That's it. I'm telling you. Our people haven't learned yet that by trying to tear down another black person, it's not going to help them any.
Oh, you just
As a matter
start.
of fact, it's going to help them fall faster because sometimes you can mess with the wrong people.
Yeah, you making room for the next mistake. That's all you're doing. Because once if you get rid of that one, here come another clown. Here come another fool. Here come another idiot saying, well, she ain't do it. I'm going to do it. I don't understand it, man. I swear for a chicken have a duck. I've been watching YouTube for like 2, 3 years now. And I just be going through different pages and just looking at different people, platforms. I'm like, I see the same thing though. The same thing I see every time is that every time it's always a YouTuber that say, you know, so and so trying to take me down or so and so trying to do this. Think about nobody wasn't trying to take each other down, how powerful that platform become. Prime example, Black Twitter. Black Twitter, you don't see all that static. Everybody riding together on Black Twitter. But go to YouTube when the money come involved. Oh, it's a mess now.
It's a mess.
Twitter don't pay niggas, but YouTube do. What happens when they start getting niggas money?
They find a way to ruin it. They
There you
start
go.
killing each other when all you got to do is mind your own business, stay on your page.
There you go. There you go.
But you have to find anytime you take time out of your day to talk about what another YouTuber doing and ain't doing, it's something wrong with you. That's a mentally sick person. Because if you're trying to perfect something of your own in your own life or on your own page, you ain't even got time to worry about what somebody else is not doing. When you're a real business person, if somebody messing up on their page, you saying that's what real business people do. They go, well, I'm glad they messing up.
Imagine this though. Imagine somebody pull you over and say, hey, Miss Town, I'm not trying to critique your message or your page, but I'm just gonna give you a point on what you can do to avoid this or make this better. Imagine a black person came to you and said that. Imagine if everybody did that. Imagine that. But that's not gonna ever happen. If you open a lemonade stand tomorrow outside in front of your house, I promise you by next week, there's gonna be 100 lemonade stands around saying they can make it better than you.
Mm-hmm. That's true. It's
Ain't
sad.
none of them gonna be white.
It's sad, but that's the nature of our people, and that's what our people have been taught to take down the other. But what's so sad to me is how these men come at these women on here. To me, that's sick on a whole nother level when you are consistently trying to attack women.
I mean,
And then the first thing they'll say is she had me put in jail. They trying to take down a black man.
That's what they do. Them ain't men though. Them fellas right there, they just I think they do it for attention. You know, I really think like it ain't about the YouTube at all. I think it's just about them kind of characters like to hear themselves talk. Ain't nobody in the room. They probably talking to the TV or probably their phone. I don't know. They just miserable.
Well, yeah, like I said, this stuff has got to stop, even if it was a drug overdose. And I'm not saying that it wasn't, it probably was, but who helped them to overdose, Like I said, I don't believe in coincidences. Unless somebody was there with them, like a relative that truly loved him, and they say that, I don't know, but even still, somebody can give you something bad, give you a bad drink or something, and you might live a day and then die.
Yeah, it can go either way. It could be somebody sitting right beside him. Look, I mean, it's hard to say, man, because nobody knows but the people who was there. The people who were involved, I shouldn't say, because I don't know, that's weird. That dude there, man, he was thriving. He was coming up, and then all of a sudden he come up dead. I think I don't know. I think it ain't no regular thing to me. I think somebody did it to him. That's my opinion.
I believe that too, and until further notice. But this young man is telling the truth right here. He said, we have been programmed via television, radio, and social media. We have no agenda with spending money. Our community makes so many corporations and businesses wealthy, except our own. And that is a true statement.
100%, 1,000%. That's crazy. I'm about to put my stakes on. How I turn this camera off?
It's a way that you can turn out, but I'm getting ready to end it anyways. I said I wasn't gonna be on all night, but I definitely wanted to get on. I appreciate you for coming up, though.
Already, man. Well, I just had to say something. I just couldn't take it no more. That goddamn stepper.
All right, Mr. James. Thank you for coming up. I'll talk with you later.
Already. Take it easy.
All right. Enjoy your steaks. He get ready to put them good steaks on. He look like he can make a good steak too. I bet they be real good. I'm gonna tell y'all something. When men make steaks, it's something about when they make steaks. They be real good. And I don't even really care for a steak, but they just know how to make them steaks real good. All right, you guys. Rest in peace to Big Scarr. You know, like I said, you know, they're saying that he overdosed. Just because I found that statement on his Facebook page early this morning at about 9 o'clock, where he was saying that somebody he would give the shirt off of his back to, trying to walk out on him and stole his money. You know, hey, listen, it's very suspicious to me. And you know, when people overdose, somebody could give them something to make them overdose. And if they was is somebody that's already doing drugs and things of that nature, it's easy to get away with overdosing them purposely. Okay, I ain't trying to start no rumors, but I'm just saying. At 9 o'clock this morning, he was okay, but he was disgruntled about somebody stealing from him. Okay. But rest in peace to him. My heart goes out to his family. These young men, y'all, we got to pray for our young African-American men, because there is a demonic force working to take these men out of here. They're looking at them as numbers. There is somebody has gotten in the back room and strategized, and they are coming together on one accord to include other black men, because they just looking to line their pockets. They don't give a damn about no human life. Okay? They don't give a damn about no human life no more. They glad to see these black men losing their lives. It's a shame before God. It's a shame before God. But rest in peace to Big Scarr. Gone too soon, only 22 years old. My heart goes out to his family. I don't know if he had any children, but definitely his mother, his loved ones, all of his friends and family. My heart goes out to all of his true diehard fans. My heart goes out to him, because his life was cut about, God says he gives us what? About 75 years? His life was cut for about 50 years. Okay? Too soon. 50 years too soon. All of that life gone. And that's what people are not thinking about when these young men are losing their lives. You taking away all that life. That's why it pisses me off so bad when these OGs get together and start getting with these young men on taking out other young men because they are a threat to them, because they mad at them. They asses be in their damn late 40s and 50s. They half of a damn 100. They done live just about all their damn life. Ought to be trying to get right with God, so they can go on wherever they're going to go when they leave here, to hell or wherever. And they working to take the life of these young men that are supposed to be, that they're actually supposed to be instilling wisdom in, so that they can teach the generation behind them. They're the ones to carry on our legacy. But if we don't get together and come together as a community and come up with a plan, we ain't gonna have no young black men left. We ain't gonna have none left, because they all gonna be in the grave. Okay? Roberta says, sound like he was at home, because they say they tried to wake him up. Wow. Lord have mercy. We have to save our black men. But it has to start with the older people helping to instill self-worth into them, instead of helping them to crash out and gassing them up to go and crash out and take another African-American man's life. So when they do that, they've created bad karma. And so when they go and take somebody's life, later on, their life is taken, because you reap what you sow. So y'all, we got to start being instrumental again and start putting, if nothing else, we got to start praying. It takes nothing to pray. We got to start praying and putting positivity into the atmosphere and defeating the enemy that we don't see, because we're in a spiritual warfare. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but spiritual wickedness in high places. We ain't even worried. We shouldn't even really be worried about what we can see. What we can't see, which is that spiritual warfare, those demonic forces in the spiritual world is what is penetrating these humans, and they have lost their mind. And that's that demon of drugs. Okay? And that's why I always say we got to pray against. I was just saying that yesterday. We got to pray against that demon of drugs. It is a demon. It is a demonic force that they have put into the atmosphere to help to take out our lineage. These young black men are our lineage. They are supposed to carry on our legacy, and they taking them out of here because they carry all that greatness on. They helping them to crash out. So we got to know what to pray against, because when you don't know what to pray against, the enemy is able to run rampant. The enemy is able to go crazy. But once we start praying against it and coming against it, and I see it, it's that demon of drugs. That's what we got to start praying against. God, I come against that demon of drugs, remove it and whoever is escorting it into the black community, because the black community is the target, because the black man is the target. So what they're doing is they're using the black men to eliminate themselves by putting drugs into our community, because unfortunately our people have always had that codependent personality, because a lot of our people have not been taught self-worth. And so people prey on the black community, and they come and hijack the black community, because all of the damn greatness is in the black community. They come and hijack us for everything we have that God has blessed us with. We ain't never had to go to school to dance. We ain't never had to go to school to rap. God blessed us with it, and they come and hijack it. And then they use us to take ourselves out. And their community is left with the generational wealth, and we're the ones with all the talent, and we got nothing. That's why I say we got to know what to pray against, and instead of speaking curses, we got to start speaking curses against the right thing, and that's that demon of drugs. Curse that at the root. Curse it at the root. You demonic force, I see you. I curse you at the root. They dropping drugs into our community. They want our young black women to be whores. If they get them out on drugs like that, they'll do anything for it. And then they go in a strip club. Ain't no black people owning no strip clubs like that. They go get into prostitution. They go get into all kinds of stuff, and who benefits? So instead of fighting with each other, we need to sit down and come up with a plan. Because I kid you not, if we don't, it won't end with Big Scarr. Big Scarr was very talented. He did stand out. I don't know what it was about him. I didn't listen to his music a whole lot, but when the first time I seen him, I heard an interview. He stood out to me, and that's because, and I don't know why. That's because of the greatness that was on his life, and the enemy came and stole that. When people say, well, it was just God's will, everything ain't God's will. The enemy is deceptive. He comes to steal, kill, and destroy. And if you ain't careful, he'll steal your life from you, especially if you're not up under the will of God. So, y'all, we got to change our mindsets. Rest in peace to Big Scarr. I want you guys to know that I love you. I appreciate you getting on my live. As always, I don't know why I ended with a preacher just came out, but it hurts me so bad to see these young African-American men with all of this greatness on the inside of them losing their lives. It hurt me so bad. I promise you it do. Big Scarr is the same age, was the same age as my children. the same age as my children. So as a mother, it hurts me, a child that I could have very well given birth to. It hurts me. We got to change our mindsets and then start putting together a plan to take back our community. Stop looking to other people. What they going to do about our community? Not a damn thing. We live in these communities. We got to get together and do something. And until the black man takes his place back, and listen, until there is some reconciliation with the black man and the black woman, everything is going to always be out of order because they are the heads of the households. Until the black man get back on his throne and submit to God again and get back and be the head of his household and stop trying to dog out his women and his children, everything is going to always be out of order. They put all the burden on the black women. She trying to be a man. You left her with their responsibility. Ain't no black woman just wanting to be the man. Every woman wants a man that she can submit to that's going to protect her and her children. Protect and provide. And until there is some reconciliation with African American men and women, because the woman is the blessing, everything is going to always be out of order, black men, and you ain't going to be able to catch a break. Because God ain't going to give you one. Because the woman is your blessing. You're supposed to be the head of your household, hearing from God to protect your woman and your babies. And a lot of that ain't happening. Okay? But anyways, I want to thank y'all for tuning in. I got to get off of here. We've been on here 2 hours, but rest in peace to Big Scarr. My heart hurts for him. My heart hurts. It do. Rest in peace to his family. May God give his family peace. God, touch his mother. Touch his mother right now and comfort her in her time of pain. Give her strength to go on, to carry on her son's legacy, and remember all of the good times she had with him, God. But God, I ask that you dry up her tears and give her strength. Give his family strength. And may his spirit ascend and move on in peace, because he's ascended to another dimension. Give him peace. And if there was any foul play, give him justice. In Jesus' name. I want y'all to have a good night. I love you guys. I'll talk with you later. Have a good night.